Good morning. It's morning of day 3. Woke up this morning and the camping spots all around us are all taken. I had a feeling a beautiful spot like this wouldn't be untouched. But it's alright. So Koko and I are probably going to have to stick close to the camper here so she doesn't bark at anybody. I don't want her loud bark to disrupt anybody's peacefulness out here. So she's on a leash that I have tethered to Morty here. She's not too stoked about it, but that's her own fault. No, it's not. It's my fault. She was not socialized all too well when she was younger, and she didn't want to be. Plan for the day, probably going to pull all the videos that I haven't yet off of all the cameras and start an organization system, and go from there. Not really sure what we're gonna do. Maybe later today we'll go for a hike, but I'm not sure because the place is so populated. I really don't want Koko. She's not aggressive, but she's definitely wary of people, and she barks. And her bark is a very loud, annoying bark. So we might be camper bound for the next day and a half. That's okay. I've got some video games downloaded on my laptop that I've been waiting to play and haven't had the time for, so maybe I can find some time to play some of those, which would be kind of cool. I haven't played any games in a long time. And just enjoy the day. So might not be a lot of recording today, but who knows? Maybe I'll get the drone up. Figure something out. Alright. Talk to you later. Alright. It's almost noon. It's overcast today. The two of the people, there was a car in the campsite across the way and over there. They both left, which is nice. Not that I don't like people, but Koko's a barker, and I just didn't want to bother people. So it's kind of nice that they left. There is still one off to the left here behind me. But I haven't seen them. And there's kind of some trees between us, so Koko, she can at least come out and hang out. But it is starting to drizzle a little bit, so I think I might hop in Morty, listen to a podcast, and take some notes from Koko there. My pretty dog. Might also take my first dude shower, dude wipes, and get a change of clothes. Maybe take a little nap, listen to a podcast, and go from there. I think the trails might be a little too congested to hit today. We might hold off until Monday when everybody's back at work and it's quiet down. I mean, we have more than enough days to do some hiking and sightseeing. So we might just relax around camp for the weekend. Maybe I'll get the drone up this afternoon if the light gets a little better. I'd like it to be a little sunnier. Maybe warm up a little bit. It's only about 50. It's not cold, but it's not warm either. But yeah, I think I'm gonna climb in Morty here, relax a little bit, and I'll pick you guys up a little later. All right, got dinner done, got the fire cooking back there behind me. Coco's in Morty. She just loves to just lay in there sometimes. It's probably because the park's filling back up. Well, I guess it's not the park, but the areas are starting to fill up again. So she's doing very well not barking. I will give her that. She's a different dog. I mean, I'm not saying she hasn't barked, but maybe only once or twice, she'll let out one bark at somebody. One guy just came walking up asking some questions about the place, and she barked at him a couple times, but that's okay barking when they're coming on to your site. But when she's seen people in the opposite sites, she hasn't been barking at them much. Again, once or twice. And if I tell her no, she stops. So she's starting to learn, I think. But alright, I'm going to go sit down by the fire for a little bit. Probably enjoy the night for an hour or so. I do have the time lapse on that running, so we'll see how that comes out. And yeah, if I don't pick you back up again tonight, I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's day 4. I got some sort of stomach bug. I had to make a trip to the crapper about 4 times last night. And yeah, so I don't know how much of anything I'm gonna do today. I might just stick my butt in Morty and listen to some podcasts. 'Cause man, I am messed up. Don't have a fever. I'm not, it's a stomach bug, for sure. Feel nauseous. So I don't know. We'll see how much I'm able to get accomplished today. Good thing is I don't have anything that I have to get accomplished, which is awesome. So I think I'll just go in there, maybe watch some YouTube or something. Campsite's still pretty well loaded. And I'm sure because there's the place I want to go to walk. I'll take you up here and show you on the map. Because the place I'm considering on going for a walk, there's a lot of other campsites. So we're down here. Right here. This goes up. And Koko, come. From looking on X, that goes on for quite a few miles. Something like 9-10 miles. So it would definitely be a place to go walk. And that's only the main path. There's chutes that come off of it as well. It's not really a trail, it's a dirt road. But there's campsites all along it. So I'm hoping, hopefully I feel better either later today or tomorrow. Get out there and actually do some hiking. But right now it's not the time. Man. I've got like the mix of heartburn, tummy bubbles. It's weird. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, go make my bed, and then go lay in it. It's a beautiful day. At least I can keep the door open the windows up. Well, it's still a little chilly for that yet, but alright, I'll let you know where we're at in the future. Alright. It's about 10:30. Sat in Morty for about as long as I can. My stomach's still not great, but I just had to get out and just get some air. Looks like all the campers around us are gone. So I might take the drone down here by the water and get some footage. I do need to split up some wood for tonight for the fire. I'm sure I'll have another fire tonight. We'll see. Again, I'm not feeling great. I might take Koko for a little bit of a walk so she can stretch her legs. She's glad that she doesn't have to be on her leash anymore. Now that everybody's gone, she's able to wander around. Yeah, I can't just sit in one spot. I brought games and stuff on my laptop to play. I just have no desire to play games anymore, which is freaking crazy. I'm going to. I guess I'm just not in that mindset. It's beautiful out here. I guess I could pull the laptop out on the table so I could sit outside and It's supposed to warm up a little bit today, so maybe I'll do that a little later. But yeah, I'm gonna put my boots on, grab the drone, grab Koko. She's the guy. The guy that stayed across the way over there last night had a little dog, so she's over there smelling him and remarking all the spots that he marked, I'm sure. All right. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go down, put up the drone, maybe get a good aerial of where we are or something. I don't know. Maybe go up and down the river. I'll figure something out. All right. Till next time. Alright, still not feeling great, but I want to get this dog for a walk. It's been a couple days, so we're gonna go ahead and explore the trail. Don't know how far we'll go, because again, my stomach is jacked. But maybe getting out, getting some fresh air, getting a little exercise might help me out a little bit. Might. Don't know that for sure, but I know what it will do. I can tuck myself out for 4 miles, come back and take a good nap. Maybe jump up in the hammock. Well, alright, I'll pick you up when we get back out there on the trail, kind of show you where we are, what we see. We do have to cross a highway over there, so we'll see how that goes. The good thing is they're doing some construction kind of up on the bridge up here, so they have a two-way like stoplight. There's no flaggers. There's a light, and then a light a little further up beyond the road work, and they both turn red for a minute or two before they allow the other side to go. So that should give us plenty of time to get across the street. Let's hope. Alright, Koko and I made it. We're on the trail. Made it across the street with no complications. It is, so far it's an overgrown 2-track. It doesn't look like people use it that much. But I could have swore I seen campsites and stuff down here. This might be the lesser known place. I mean, the app that I found, the site that we're on, is pretty popular. And I actually heard, I was talking to another one of the campers there, and he said he found the site across the street on the Overland app. So this actually might be the local unknown area. We'll see. We'll get to hiking. If I see anything cool, I'll be sure to pick you up and let you know. Alright. So Koko and I are out here hiking. We're about 2 miles down this path. No moose yet, which is probably a good thing. In my haste to leave camp and get out and go exploring, I forgot my firearm. Not that I'm out here trying to shoot a moose, but you know, if I'd feel much more comfortable if I had it. But that's okay. We're gonna keep pressing on. Not sure how far we're gonna go. I'm definitely feeling it, but Koko's loving it. So we're just gonna keep carrying on here. It is just an old 2-track. Doesn't seem to be used all too often. I have seen a few moose prints. I mean, unless it's a horse. It could be a horse, but it doesn't look like a horse. It doesn't look shoed. It looks like a deer, but much bigger. But I'm not a tracker. I don't know for sure. I just know from what I've seen back home. Like, I know a deer track. And if that's a deer, by Lord, just came across some scat here. And I'm not really sure. I'm gonna take a picture of it, look it up. But I don't know what moose scat looks like, so let's hopefully, if we do see a moose, he's far away. There's another pile. Hopefully we get to see him from a distance. I really do not want to come across the bull moose up close and personal. Not really what I'm looking for. But you know, hey, we got recording equipment, so if it happens, hey. All right, I'm gonna do some Googling real quick, and we're gonna continue down the path. Alright, so after doing a little bit of preliminary research, that is moose scat. And I've come across 3 piles of it now, so we're in the area. Again, hopefully we can see one from afar. I don't have anything to fend off a moose, if there is such a thing. Alright, I'm gonna keep on trucking down here a little ways. We've been hiking now for a little over an hour. We're about, I think 2 miles would probably be, I can tell you right here, 2.8 miles. So we're coming up on 3 miles. So we'll probably turn back around at 3 and go from there. All right. This is a dynamite hike. So beautiful. No cars, no people. Definite signs of moose and wildlife. Haven't seen anything yet. The path supposedly takes a Y up here, and I think that's where we're gonna turn around. Oh wow. Look at that big old, I think it's a squirrel dray, I believe. Not quite certain though, but it's big. I think we're gonna go up here to where the path Y's head back. That'll put us at about 6.5 miles, which is enough. I don't feel all too great, but at least I've got her out. She's having a fucking time of her life. And then that will give us a place to start from tomorrow. Maybe pack a lunch. Bring my pistol. I know most people would be like, oh, you don't need a pistol. I feel much more comfortable with it than without it. Obviously not to shoot anything if I don't have to. Hopefully, you know, you do a warning shot and that'll scare everything away. Even Koko shouldn't do loud noises all too well. Oh. But man, it is beautiful out here. Alright, we're going to continue on a little bit to the Y. Maybe stop up at the Y. Get some water. Get Koko some water. Maybe pull out the chair, sit down for a little bit, listen to the forest. And then head back. If I don't pick you up between now and then, by the time I get back to camp and nothing interesting happened. But if something does, I'll be sure to grab you. Alright. Alright, so we made it back to camp. There is a truck next to us there. I don't see anybody. It doesn't look like they're setting up camp. But I'm not sure where they are. So I'll probably put Koko on her leash. That way, if they come out of the woods or something, she doesn't take off after them. Not that that's what she does, but She's actually been very good. We just walked by a camp and they had a dog and she only woof one time, that's it. Which, if any of you guys know Koko, that's not her. She normally sees a person or a dog or something and just sounds off. So she's doing very well in this environment. It's almost 2 o'clock. My stomach is nowhere near ready for lunch, so I think I might just hold out for dinner, and even then I'll probably just eat a very light dinner. One thing, so this area here is overrun with chipmunks and squirrels. I haven't seen this many chipmunks and squirrels in a long time, and I haven't seen any birds of prey, so that's probably why. But I found one chipmunk who I'm calling Theodore, has a hole right about there. And if you see, I put a tripod out there. There's no camera on the tripod yet. I just put the tripod there, hoping that he'll get comfortable with it being there. Which I think this is him here. See, I might actually get him going in there. That is him. My hope is to get him comfortable going in and out with the tripod there. Then I can add a phone and record it and hopefully get some cool footage of him coming in and out, maybe even going up to the camera. That would be epic. But yeah, I think Koko and I are gonna go down by the water, take the chair down there, hang out by the water for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna take a nap in my hammock. Huh? Alright. We'll put you away. I'll probably pick you back up around dinner time. Alright. Koko and I found a nice spot down here by the river. I think we're gonna sit down here and relax for a little bit. I just wanted to show you beautiful little spot. There's that Koko orange dog. So peaceful. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for a little bit. I know I said I'd pick you up around dinner time, but sitting out here was just too nice not to bring you and show you. I'm sure there'll be lots of favorite places, but I think this one might be my favorite place so far. Now, granted, there's only two. So, and there are some downsides to the place. I'll bring that up when I do my rating system. I'll try and not be as hard on this one as I was on the last one. But I believe this one's going to do pretty well. Look, we still have 4 or 5 more days here. So I was considering moving spots midway in the week. Maybe go hunt for something else, but God, the place is beautiful. I don't know that I want to. Heck, I don't know that I'm going to want to leave when it's time to leave. No, alright. I'm going to sit out here and enjoy this scenery. Enjoy my shade. And just relax. Maybe that guy up there in that truck will leave here shortly so I can go jump in that hammock. Alright, well now I'll see you around dinner time. Alright, bye. Alright, got Koko fed. I think I'm gonna skip on dinner for right now. I think I might eat a sandwich or something a little later. I haven't eaten anything today, but my stomach is still not 100%. So I think I'm just gonna start a fire and climb in Morty here. And so that'll probably be it for today. I'll pick you guys up tomorrow.